Hello, it's April. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am doing a get ready with me video for you. My inspiration for the video was this 500 point perk I received from Sephora. It's Blacquer More by Marc Jacobs. It has the Blacquer Highliner Gel Eye Crayon, an Omega Lash Volumizing Mascara in Blacquer, and the Magic Marker Precision Pen Eyeliner in Blacquer, and the Marc Lip Cream in Magenta. And I'm wearing all of those items, of course, plus some today. And I'm also trying the Clinique Foundation plus Concealer. I've had that. I don't think that I've worn it. I'll tell you what I'm thinking about that. And various other items. I did try to change a few things up. I will get right to it. Here I am before my makeup. I went ahead and prepped my skin. I started with the Caudalie Premier Crew, the Elixir, and then I proceeded to spill it, because that's how I roll. I applied the Supergoop City Sunscreen Serum, SPF 30, Fresh Sugar Lip Serum Advanced Therapy. I do really think that this is working to help my fine lines around my mouth. Applied the Clinique Universal Super Primer, and I did go ahead and put on my Too Faced Lip Injection to get my lips plumping. Today for my foundation, I'm gonna use the Clinique. This is the Beyond Perfecting Foundation Plus Concealer. My color is 2 Alabaster. I do have some little boo-boos going on. This is a very creamy foundation. It has a doe foot applicator, so that's different. I got my flat paddle brush. This is the Revlon one. Let me dot that around. Can't remember if I've used this foundation before. I'm trying to do more of the get ready with me type videos because I have all these products and I need to use them. Thought about maybe trying to do a weekly favorite, but I'm not sure when I would do it. I do work 2 jobs and it does take time to film the videos. I don't have any special lighting, so I have to catch it when the light is good. I use my bathroom, but the lighting's not great in there. I feel like I'm trying to do something a little bit different with my hair. I don't know that I've ever mentioned it to you. I do have hypothyroid, which means if you read up on hypothyroid, hair is not your best attribute. And then also you lose your eyebrow hairs here. I've had it for 30 years. I have, take medication for it. I really haven't had any kind of issues other than I get cold easy. My hair is thin and fine. And the eyebrow issue, well, really body hair. I do not have a lot of body hair, and in part I don't come from a hairy family, but the hypothyroid affects your hair. When I was younger, I would get perms, and because of the medication, the perm doesn't take from like here to here, so it would be curly here and it's still straight on the top. And that's because medication coats your hair, and so the products don't penetrate. So yeah, I would have partially curly hair, but it would give me volume, and that's why I liked it. But because perms are so bad for you and they're out of style, I haven't had a perm and I don't even know when. Gosh, 25 years or something. Looking pretty good, I think. I need to do some buffing. I'm gonna use my beauty blender. Yeah, so I was diagnosed when I was 11 with the hypothyroid. And the way that they discovered I had it was I had a lump here in my throat, and every time I swallowed, I would be eating or really anything, and my throat would hurt really bad, and then when I pulled my head and neck back, you could really see it was a goiter. And so they took me to the doctor, and I had lots of blood tests and scans and all this kind of stuff, and hypothyroid. Half of my thyroid is dead, so it's a gland. And since half of it was dead, the left side is dead, so the right side was working overtime because it controls hormones and things. So that it's like a muscle. It starts growing, building, because it's working double. So take the medication every day for the rest of my life. I had to go do so many blood tests that I guess I was like 6th grade. I started a joke. I said that the vampires in the basement of the hospital really, really liked me and were very hungry. Yes, even then I was silly. The people, what are the people called that take your blood? I can't remember. Phlebotomist. But yeah, they always get a kick out of that. And I learned very early people that were good at their job and people that were not good at taking blood. Because the people that are good at their job, they just stick the needle in. You don't even know. You could just be talking to them and it's like, whatever, vampires. And they're already taking your blood. If they stick you and you feel it, they don't know what they're doing. So I'd be like, no. I think that looks pretty good. Oh, it has a sort of a soft finish, doesn't it? I want to say it's sort of matte, but it has a little bit of a sheen to it, so maybe more like a natural. So I tried to match my outfit with the products I'm going to use, like black and magenta, and zoom you in a little bit. Since this foundation is supposed to be foundation plus concealer, I'm just going to do a little extra dab on this little chin issue here. And I want to hide that a little bit too. This is not full coverage. I can see my spots. I would prefer not to see my spots. See if I can build that up. Hide my redness. Just try to use a light hand here as I go over those areas. Well, I don't know. Looking at this, I don't know that I love this foundation. I don't know if y'all can see in the viewfinder, but when I'm looking at myself in the mirror, I feel like I can see every bit of texture on my face. I don't know, can y'all see that? Because look at this, you can see all that texture. Looking at it from a distance, it doesn't look so bad. Close, it looks like cakey face to me. Some ice cream with that face. Yes, I would like some ice cream with that face. Thank you very much. Yes, I would. Since that was supposed to be foundation plus concealer, I am gonna go in though with my Dream Lumi by Maybelline. This is Radiance. I'm gonna use it like I would a normal highlighting. Well, that looks bright, doesn't it? For my contour, I'm gonna use the Sephora Pro Contour 79 brush, and this is actually Physicians Formula Canyon Classics eyeshadows. I have no cool browns contour colors. Everything I have is warmish. So I was looking through my stuff and I thought, you know, I think that one will work. That's one of the coolest browns that I have, and of course I have to have something light too. For a little bit, this is a nice shadow color. When I first put it on, it seems a little ashy to me, but I feel like when I get everything on with it, it looks right. You don't even really notice it. It does just look like a shadow. Try not to go too far down the face because I don't want to pull things down. I am going to use the Too Faced, the Sweetheart Perfect Blush in Candy Glow. Swirl my brush around the whole thing. It's pink, very light pink. One of the YouTubers I really like had this on her products I regret buying list. She does all these really cute polishes, and you know, she talks about makeup and stuff too. She's darker than I am though. She's kind of more of a tan, so it didn't show up on her. For me, because I'm so light, I can use it. I like the way it looks, but yeah, she was darker. So anyway, keep that in mind if you're thinking about this blush. It is very light. This is one of these blushes where I feel like you can't mess it up because it goes on very light. If you're new to blush and you want something cute and you're light skin, then this would be good. But yeah, if you're dark, then probably wouldn't show up on you. I find that interesting. I always like to watch those where people might have different skin type than me. Their skin tone is different than me. See which products they like, what they use, how they use them. Because a lot of times people with oily skin will use something and be like, I felt all greasy after that. No way. And I'm like, yeah, this. I need to get that. If she didn't like it, then I know that I will, because different skin types. So I always find something I appreciate, even when it's somebody who's maybe looks different than me or has different skin type than me or hair. Always learn something. I'm gonna use the NYX Cake Powder, dual powder with the wax. My color's Auburn Red, and e.l.f. concealer brush. I've not used this. This is the Tarte CC Colored Clay CC Eye Primer. Pretty creamy. It does really remind me of the concealer. Gonna go in with Scandalized Nude Pencil on the waterline. These are MAC shadows. I'm gonna be using Brulee from the lower lash line up. Alright, I've set down my base. I'm gonna go into the crease with Wedge. I hate it when my products do this. It's like they get a buildup on them, and then you have to scratch it up a little bit to get the product to come off on your brush. Don't know if you can see here around my eyes. That CC primer, it does feel creamy, but to me you can really see the texture of the skin here, which I have not noticed before when I've used my Urban Decay. So I'm feeling like this is, well, it's a stick. Logically, it makes sense that it's drier, but it does feel really emollient. But I think next time I use it, I'm gonna have to bump up the eye cream. See if I don't get so much of that noticeable texture. Well, let's face it, nobody's gonna be up in my face like this, so probably nobody will notice but me, but I'm just saying. I'm just having kind of a cold, texturous day here. Eye texture, skin texture. Hopefully I'll get all my texture issues over today. Won't have them for the rest of the week. I'm gonna do this Milani shadow, the 07 Bella White Satin Matte Bella Eyes Gel Powder Eyeshadow. Put a little bit of that on that bullet crease and go into the corner, just brighten up the corners. Another thing, that CC primer changed the color of my Brulee. It's much darker and pinker, so just keep that in mind. And it does seem like it's gonna hold the shadows well, but it changed them for sure. Look at that. I mean, it made the white be like bazing. That's bright, all right. I'm gonna go along the tight line with Marc Jacobs Eyeliner Gel Crayon. Color is Blacker. It goes on so easy. I mean, it's subtle doing under there, but it does make a difference, especially if you are like me and have the short, light, thin eyelashes. Man, that looks good, doesn't it? Just right there on the tight line. Oh, very nice, Marc Jacobs, yay! And it's a twist up, so you don't have to worry about sharpening it and wasting it. Of course, you don't get the sharp point, so it's kind of a toss-up there, isn't it? Next, I'm gonna use Magic Marker Precision Pen Eyeliner. This is also in Blacker. It's a felt tip pen. My issue is that I have all these little creases and wrinkles on my eyelid. If I close my eye, it looks one way, and I open it, and then it's like wrinkle, 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 wrinkle. So it doesn't look the same. So that makes doing winged eyeliner a challenge. But I do it anyway. Never one to back down from a challenge. Did make a nice point for the wing. For me, that's a nice point. That is gonna be the way it is. Omega Lash Volumizing Mascara in 30 Blacker. That is black for sure. The lip, teeny little lipstick, so cute. I love these little lipsticks. I have little lips. I need little lipsticks. First, a lip pencil. This is by Mary Kay. It's so old, Red Currant. This is actually one I inherited. Well, my mother gave it to me. She is still alive. It's old. But hey, it still works. Goes on very easy. This is the tiny lipstick in magenta. Very pretty. I think though my liner is going to be a little bit too red. Yeah. It was the closest I had. To put a little bit of, this is the Essence Extra Large Shine Lip Gloss in 15 True Love. Huh, girl, send me some true love, okay? I'm gonna use the Tarte. This is Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder. I'm gonna use my Marc Jacobs Bronzer Puff Puff. It's so fine! This is what it's gonna be. Okay, I wanted to use all my little Marc Jacobs beauty box, so I did. Thank you for getting ready with me. I hope you all have a great day. Bye.